Hi everyone, welcome back to Via Oracle. I just made a post. If you haven't seen, I'll be doing videos every Friday, Saturday, or Monday. And I'm hoping to engage more with you all on a regular basis. I'm not going to be talking about the Epstein files today because it's already a bit old news. We've seen this coming for a long time, but if you want to listen to a podcast episode I did on it, the link is up in my channel for Oracle Outlaws on Spotify. We talk about it with Jeffrey in the episode Human Origins and the Reptilian Agenda. And it's an exciting time to have accountability because it's been a long time coming. My mom actually predicted this and vaccines and AI like years ago. It's kind of old news for her. So I feel like people like Mel Gibson and Jim Caviezel and Tyler Cappy and the like have just been sitting back waiting for people to know the truth. And though Tyler Cappy and many others aren't with us because they were suicided to bring us this truth, their souls are watching and quietly awaiting the justice that has been a long time coming. Sociastrology does a great video on her channel for the Mercury retrograde this year, and I'll link that down below because it's a really good explanation of what's going to happen in our macro or collective in the political world. I think that there is going to be justice. There's also just going to be a lot of crazy energy because we are currently in the most insane retrograde possibly of our lifetimes. Mercury is in Pisces and it's not auspicious. It's very challenged in Pisces and it's in its fall or detriment. There's also a lot of weird conflicting energy because Virgo is going into an eclipse the 3rd, and it's not happy to be controlled by a planet that is very confused right now, but Virgo is also utilizing this time to bring us a lot of gifts. Without further ado, I'm just going to see what comes through. I'm starting with the Sacred Geometry Oracle, and we have Mountain Messengers. So this is a very shamanic, primal, earth energy, kind of masculine. We have the wildcat. I don't know if this is a mountain lion. It's a mountain lion. And I'm just going to pull another card to see what comes through about the Mountain Messenger. I just got the Light Seers Oracle. Tarot, the Light Seers Tarot. And I'm excited to work with it. I haven't worked with it before. This is my first time. What are we pulling here? Tell me more about the Mountain Messengers. So we have, looks like, is this Ace of Cups? Okay, so a budding connection, an emotional budding connection, maybe to nature itself. Maybe like a heart opening happening through nature, follicular, ley line core, ley line codes. Great. Let me pull Shamanic Oracle since we're going in the earth direction. Okay, Luminous Warrior. Yeah, there's like a masculine warrior energy archetype, which is really exciting because I was just talking with a fellow healer about the frustration with the masculine collective at this time. It seems like there's not a lot of spotlight on masculines who've been aware of this injustice happening. Seems like women mostly have been carrying the weight of this information and transmuting through prayer and holding the container for this justice to come through for a long time, and now it's time for the masculine to stand up. It's like they're finally seeing, because it's come into the political field, which is so masculine because it's come into the collective awareness through technology. They can't look away from the injustice happening, and it's activating their warrior archetypes. And I'm really excited about this message because I was wondering if that was going to happen. Let's pull from the Sacred Hag Oracle. Hag of Serpents, right? So it's about the masculine rising up against the reptilian agenda and seeing what they literally couldn't see before, because there was so much spell casting around keeping this information from the masculines. Because as soon as they knew that there was this level of perversion and mass violation of the innocence in our collective, this cancer in humanity, once they see it, they can step into doing something about it. So the most important thing was to keep this hidden from the masculines, and now that they see it, their warrior is waking up. I'm gonna pull from my Kali Oracle. Tell me more about this warrior energy with the reptilians, with the serpent. Mahavidya. I actually don't know this one by heart, so I will take from the book today. Number 15. Mahavidya. Mahavidya. She is unrestrained, unlimited, wild, and unconditional love. The heart knows how to attract grace and manifest creative resolution where the mind sees only difficulties. A spiritual awakening of tremendous value is opening for you. As your inner being reorients itself around the increasing inner light, established structures built upon lesser foundations will have to give way, which is a huge theme happening right now, because there's people saying, oh, well, if we were to out everyone, the whole structure would fall apart. Let it fall apart. It's not meant to be. We're not meant to build on broken foundations. And this is for the masculine, if I haven't made that clear already. So she demands the courageous embrace of experience. She is your call to initiation and growth. Your invitation to embrace your path, rise and greet your destiny. Okay. So let me just see what else is on the next page. Yeah, it's a major card for wisdom and courage. Acting in courage and wisdom. And so I feel like the masculine, now that they're activated, they've been emotionally pulled. They can't turn away from the suffering anymore. It's very clear that there is injustice happening, or that has been happening, and thank goodness is coming to a climactic finish. Their mountain warrior, their luminous warrior archetype is being activated, galactivated, and it's the end of the serpent energy. I want to pull from this is animal totem cards. What animal is serving the masculine at this time? Oh, that one just flew out. The salmon. Yeah. This one is about returning home. Some of you are starting families and you're reconnecting to the circle of those who are your support system. And it seems like there's a focus on family right now. I think that there's been such an effort from the dark agenda to downplay the powerful nuclear family dynamic. And you're actually tapping back into that power somehow, whether it's reconnecting more deeply with your parents or with your loved one and your children. You're just realizing that family is a sacred unit and holds so many codes and power against the dark forces. Salmon is all about, once you feel like you're at your limit, you're right at the finish line. And this is a great card for initiating you into your highest potential by overcoming beyond what you thought your limitations were, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or otherwise. It's clear that there is a transformation happening in you with the Mahavidya card. And it's a invitation to a greater awakening. It's an invitation to your higher self. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more of the galactic geometry, sacred geometry card. The word galactic is just coming through a lot. Tree vessel, right, because the masculine needs to be like a tree. They need to be strong, steady, upward growth, consistent, constant, rooted, flourishing, providing. There's this activation with, I think, Kundalini activations, a lot of work with your physical posture, with your body, standing in your power. And I get this sense, Divine Masculine, that you're going to be really leaning on the tree medicine, the plant medicine at this time to help you, I think, hikes. I'm thinking meditating under a tree. I'm thinking getting out by yourself into nature, maybe camping, maybe connecting through hunting or fishing, and getting into this rooted primal place to remember your power. And I will just pull maybe like one more of the Light Seer cards. Okay. Is there anything else that wants to come through for the masculines today? This might be the end of the video since I'll be posting a lot more. Okay. What do we have here? Ace of Wands. And we have the Hanged Man. Ace of Wands and the Hanged Man. So it's like you have an idea, but you can't act on it yet. So a lot of new beginnings, like with your heart, with the Ace of Cups. There's an emotional activation. There's a crown activation, but nothing that is able to physically manifest right now. That's because of the Mercury retrograde. It's gonna halt your external physical forward momentum, energy, and productivity. It's putting a huge halt on that right now. So you're feeling frustrated. But it looks like we have death, rebirth. Temperance. So patience with the process, because it's for a reason. It's to transform you and prepare you for what's coming. This is the Six of Cups. So there is, I think, a boy to man nostalgia, soul retrieval, a kind of closure about your childhood, about mother father wounding. It's like you're stepping into your masculine, but first you're reliving your past, you're going into your past. That's what this retrograde is offering you. It's like it's giving you these new beginnings. So you know what's on the other side of this huge introspective time. You know that you're going to get out of this stronger and a new person. You're going to be unrecognizable by the time this month is over. And my friend Star has been saying this. She's like, we're all going to be completely different people by the time this month is over, because this is the most insane retrograde, but it's also the most transformational time, and the Virgo eclipse is going to close out. It's the trilogy of eclipses, and it's all for your highest good. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull one more of the Shaman Oracle. I knew this card was gonna come out. It's the Sun. Of course, because that's the masculine energy. It's the Sun. It's purifying, illuminating. It's revealing everything that's been hidden and dark and brooding and poisoning this earth and our people, humanity. So let me grab. I feel like we need to see this. So the astrology is really auspicious for transformation. Yeah, I think this is it right here, because the masculine is supposed to be like the sun, and you shine whether or not people are receptive to your light or whether they're condemned and revolted by it, because that is the reality. With what we're up against, we need more of the sun energy, and so the masculine is like coming forward to bring us a new chapter. This is ultimately going to serve the feminine and the masculine. I'm gonna pull just from my sexual tarot cards and see if there's like any twin flame or kingdom spouse relationships that need tending to. Yeah, 10 of Wands. So let me pull one more. Okay, a lot of Wands energy in relationships right now. Looks like the fire horse. We're in the year of the fire horse. This is crazy. A lot of fire, a lot of Wands, creativity, vitality. So the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. The feminine is helping you keep that vitality and fire at this time. I feel like she's just bringing so much warmth to what would be a really cold situation. And it seems like she's supporting you by maintaining that flirtation and that passion and eros energy, and that it's like the hearth, it's the Vesta. Thank you for watching. I'll be posting either Saturday or Monday, and I look forward to more regular content. Again, check out my podcast or my website if you're interested, but in the meantime, blessings to you all, and I look forward to seeing you when we all become different people at the end of the month.